Hello to all my beautiful nerds and welcome back from traveling the vast nerd universe. I am back with a new look, and that is being added to the What If Anime Guys Wore Makeup, and this time it's Mercury Black from RWBY. The reason why I'm doing this one is because one, RWBY Volume 7 is gonna be out the week before Ranger Stop. Yay! Number 2. Yes, there's a number 2. So I usually watch YouTube with my actual personal email, and there's one that I'm subscribed to known as Nix on here on YouTube, aka Courtney. She did a video where she did a look for Blake Belladonna, and she bought the costume as well. And I posted in the comments about this series I do on What If Anime Guys Wore Makeup, and I talked about how I wanted to either do Ren or Mercury. She replied back saying she wants to see Mercury. So, yay, I'm doing Mercury. I am kind of nervous about that, but hey, I'd like to expand upon it. I've been a fan of RWBY since Volume 3 has continued. Well, I started watching Volume 1 all thanks to so many people among our anime circle from college talked about it, even over on Facebook, and I decided why not take a watch, and watched it on YouTube. It's been on YouTube for a while, but Rooster Teeth took it off starting with Volume 6, which was kind of a bit of a bummer, but hey, what can you do? YouTube has been changing a lot, so yeah. And they're also the ones behind Red vs. Blue, which is a comedic take on the Halo series. But RWBY has been a big thing. Now it's about to go into Volume 7. I am really happy, and I want to also talk about some speculations I have for Volume 7, because a lot of things happen in Volume 6. So I should start getting into this look. So let's start with my brows. I know brows are kind of boring. Nothing to do. So of course I'll be starting with my NYX clear brow gel. And also to anyone, no, I'm not dissing on the voice actors, because there's 3 different ones. I forgot who did Mercury's voice in Volume 1 and, well, mainly Volume 2. And Volume 3 onward was Yuri Lowenthal. I love Yuri Lowenthal. He's one of my top favorite voice actors. He has been in Sasuke, Uchiha for the longest time in Naruto, and Haseo in the Daihaku GU games, which I did like his voice in that one. Like how he did Haseo for that. But as I was saying, I do want to interview him. So if you're watching Yuri Lowenthal, I do want to interview you either on Skype or in person, which would make a blind girl happy. But anyways, moving on. Okay, where is that brow pomade? Got it. Yeah, this is going into my next brow pomade in chocolate. Anyway, usually if I'm best with brows on the weekends, I don't do it for work. So just did my brows. I'm just gonna stick it to the pomade right now. So now I'm gonna prime my lids with the NYX eye primer, eye base in white pearl. If I can find the brush with the rubber band I labeled all the time. Do not mean to make that in a song. Okay, found it. My priming brush. I do have a backup of this because the great thing is using Shift, I can actually get this from Target pretty easily. And hashtag not sponsored on when it comes to Shift and single boosters. It's my own thing. What to do? I know this takes a bit, but oh, right, speculations. Whew. All I have to say is Volume 6 was like, holy crap on a crapper stick, because a lot of things happened in Volume 6. I mean, what made me happy about Volume 6 the most, sorry if anybody has not seen this, I would say stop this video, watch it, or watch from the beginning when it comes to RWBY. Each episode is like 15 to 20 minutes long, depending where you're watching from. But I know what kind of brush I'm going to use because I'm doing more of a halo eye with purple and silver, because in the first volume they had Mercury's eyes and hair purple, while now onward it's going to be a silvery gray. So I'm going to incorporate both purple and silver in this look. But anyways, they finally revealed what are the silver eyes, because if you've probably seen RWBY Volume 3, towards the end where pretty much RWBY sees Kira die, she pretty much went ballistic and froze Cinder. And I'm going to be using the 88 Ultra Shimmer to do this halo eye. Okay. So in column 11, I'm gonna use one of the silver shades in the Coastal Scents Ultra 88 Shimmer palette, which course, this doesn't get enough love. But as I was saying, actually I'll use the second spray color because these shades range go from lightest to dark. But as I was saying, they revealed what the silver eyes were in Volume 6, which made me happy, which I waited to see what they say about it. I'm gonna put this in the center of my lid space, like packing it on. I'm using my double-ended crown brush that I got in Pixie this month. I will go back in and add more depth to this. I know it's gonna be a bit messy and hard because I gotta practice my halo eye for next weekend. So anyways, Volume 6 also revealed how Remnant came to be, how Salem went into praise mode, and how Austin became who he is. So yeah, a lot of things were revealed in that, and of course more Adam being creepy stalker. Yeah, because a lot of people were starting to doubt him. And when he finally returned home, everybody was like kind of pissed off at him. But anyways, go on my other eye. So Volume 7, we're continuing from where Volume 6 had ended, where they're about to go into Atlas. All I have to say is the ending of Volume 6 was pretty hilarious, even though you did have kaiju-sized Grimm going after them. And especially when they're following them for the Relic of Knowledge, which is the Spring Maiden relic. If you remember Volume 5, it was Spring Maiden was revealed, which I didn't like how it was revealed. All I have to say is, damn, Raven doesn't fool people. But of course, Cinder had to see through it. But anyways, so yeah, now we're getting back to Weiss's home, which he didn't want to be back in, because I think in Volume 6 he was like, what? I came all the way here to leave Atlas. Now we're going back. Well, crap. But the reason why is, apparently now Salem wants all the relics, and only that, want to go after the maidens who are guarding it at the moment. And Ironwood is apparently trying to guard against Salem. So deep purple in column 6 are my inner and outer corners. With the time passing after the fall of Beacon, yeah, he's like showing some signs. So I'm basically looking at it that he is kind of falling for what Cinder said to him in Volume 3, apparently. I remember Murder Birds talking about it in his thoughts about Volume 7 thus far, like some ideas that him with how he reacted with the trailer for Volume 7. I've seen his reaction, and so far it's starting to become really good, because this is where Team RWBY is starting to grow up a little bit, since they're also changing outfits. Same with Team Juniper. Well, the remains of Team Juniper. And my speculation is that I'm agreeing with Murder of Birds. Ironwood is probably gonna go down towards the end of Volume 7, because he's starting to fall for what Cinder had to say towards him and back in Volume 3. And usually Ironwood is pretty much doesn't give in too easily. But unfortunately, with what's going on in the world, now that the dust embargo has happened since Volume 4, and that Atlas is now closed off, I'm having a feeling that since now Weiss is back, she's gonna try to open up the borders again, because what's going on is pretty serious, and they want to be Salem, even though it's impossible. Yeah, Salem is a powerful person. I mean, at one point in Volume 6, she pretty much cracked a lot of glass in her tower, like created major cracks. And now she sent Flying Monkey Grim after them. So can't wait to see how they appear in the volume. Another speculation, I'm hoping that they bring back Penny, because I kind of did a comment on the Murder Birds trailer reaction that I'm hoping 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh crap. 1, 2, 5, 6. That they do bring back Penny. But some people say they won't, because she had a bit of a soul. I'm hoping they do, because I remember they did take her body before the fall of Beacon happened. If I remember correctly, if they did. I remember how Ironwood was like upset about it. So you never know. They did bring Yang a new arm in Volume 4. Because Ironwood saw how bravely she fought. Yang, I mean. But yeah, the original Penny probably had no soul, but I don't know. I think they are going to bring her back and probably make her kind of act differently, like she didn't remember it. Or probably she might remember RWBY and be like, hey guys, what's up? Why are you in Atlas? But you never know. Rooster Teeth could do a lot of different things with their volume. And same with Volume 8, because apparently now that's being going into production at this moment too. ever since RTX. That's another convention I want to do press for RTX, but I know they want blogs that have a bigger following. Hoping we do get a bigger following because we're going to be finishing the rebranding by turning it into a domain. I'm going back into the silver from column 11 to kind of smooth out the edges a bit in the center of my lid. With this pointed brush end. So, yeah. I'm hoping new things come out in volume 7. Another speculation, I'm hoping, this is how I'm looking at it. I might think that the Winter Maiden is going to be revealed, and I might think it's going to be Weiss's sister. I know I'm going to get a lot of comments saying, wait, huh? Yeah? Hold on, that's my opinion, and a little disclaimer behind it. My speculations are based on opinion, not facts. So, there you go. Please respect them, people. So, since Ironwood would probably have the relic of creation, I am feeling Winter Schnee. Since, of course, when I read and researched the maidens for the reviews I'd done around the WordPress side, the season maidens usually have their season in their name. And I'm thinking Winter might be one of those maidens, but as a Winter Maiden. And it makes sense with how much power that she has as the older sister, and she has Winter in her name. Or maybe it's because the parents were like, we're just naming her Winter. You never know. So I'm going back into that purple again. 1, 2, and just clean up a little bit on the outer rims. 6. But still, that's what I'm thinking, that they are probably going to reveal her to be the Winter Maiden. That's my speculation. Because with how, at the end of Volume 5, with how Raven revealed herself to be Spring, which made it interesting in my opinion. They were putting it on a girl named Vernal. And of course Cinder has Fall in her last name. So who knows? Since we already know that if Raven were to pick up the name Vernal, she would probably be, I don't know, Raven Vernal or something like that. That's how I'm looking at it. And since now that has happened, I have a feeling Winter might be the next maiden. Who knows? Because we have not seen a maiden since Volume 5 ended. And I'm thinking of adding something extra to this look. And that's what I got in my Glam Bag Plus. And that's the chrome paint pot from Tarte, which, let me grab it, it gives this nice steel color. I'm gonna tap this because how I use it kind of suggested that, because it is a mess from what I've read. And I am going to use a bit of a pointed crease brush to add to the halo effect in my crease. I decided to keep that little plunger thing. But of course, that's my speculation, and probably things might be different towards the Winter Maiden. Another thing that I've been wondering ever since Volume 4 is that I'm not sure if anybody has noticed, and it hasn't been addressed. And that is the dreams of Kira. If you probably have seen Volume 4 like I have, there towards the beginning of Volume 4, RWBY has had dreams of Kira, like yelling out for John. And they had not addressed that since. And I'm wondering, is since he has seen Kira be killed by Cinder, will he have his dream again, or is it a message that he hid away from them in RWBY's memory, or something like that? But they never brought it. But he never brought it up. But of course, John did apologize to Nora and Ren with how he acted. So I'm hoping that something pops up about that. So I'm blending my eyes a bit. So I'm hoping that gets addressed in Volume 7. If those memories pop up again. So I'm hoping something comes up about that. So for eyeliner today, with this look, I am going with a purple to go with the purple edges. And I'm using my purple liner from Sugar Cosmetics. I almost thought about using my Easy eyeliner from Urban Decay, but purple would go better with this look, in my opinion, allegedly. And not only that, another thing I'm hoping that gets addressed later is either Yang telling Crow and RWBY, or Raven addressing it herself with Crow that she is screaming and thanking them for taking care of the Relic of Knowledge. because towards the end of Volume 5, yeah, I could tell Raven is scared, completely terrified of Salem. Who wouldn't be? And with the revelation of what was going on behind Osmond, what he was hiding, if you go back and watch Volume 6, you'll see. I would be terrified too of Salem if I was in that predicament. Alright, go and curl my lashes for mascara. I would be terrified too of Salem, and that's why, of course, you saw Raven go back to Ty. I have a feeling something's it may cut back briefly to that moment. I'm not sure what happened during that, but hoping Raven kind of reveals what happened to her and just be like, hey, I'm Spring Maiden. And she did warn Yang about everything that may happen, and of course Yang is gonna try to finish up what's going on, and she might reveal, yeah, Crow, my mom is this. So she not only is working for Osmond, but also she's more important. I'm gonna be using the Ulta Plush mascara, but again, I'm gonna see how Rooster Teeth plays into the rest of the story, because we still have 2 more maidens, winter and summer. I'm hoping also summer gets revealed probably in 8 or 9. I thought Summer Rose would have been part of it, but no. I have a feeling people with that Silver Eyes power may not be able to be a maiden, but you never know. But of course, things can happen. 8 and 9 have not been released yet. Still waiting on 7 to pop up, because I'm hoping to watch the first episode before heading out to Ranger Stop, because I know I would be watching it a week after Rooster Teeth puts it up with everybody else. And I think we would be watching it on Verve. Okay, since the eyes are done, I'm gonna be doing the face. So I'm going in with my Sunday Riley under eyes serum to prime my under eyes for concealer. Got this in my Allure beauty box this month. To switch to makeup, go on topic. I don't know if I want to keep a Allure beauty box for a bit more, because this box was a little in my opinion. I don't know, it's just that I gave the bath salts to Gondress, so since he works on it, he's on his feet most of the day at work, and he takes more baths to help soothe his feet. I gave those to him, so use that. I am using the Becca eye balm that I got in a BoxyCharm, but I'm taking it right to use the Sunday Riley one, and it smells good, like fruit. And I'm going to use my Perlice Moisturizing Matcha Face Primer. got in Glam Bag Plus a few months back. It has a light matcha scent, to tell you the truth. Oh yeah, I smell the matcha right there. Stop stinging my face, because when I first started using it, it kind of stung my face a little bit. I think it's because probably the moisturizer that I was using the Up and Up from Target. That was a really good moisturizer that I've been using, by the way. If you're interested, I would suggest trying it out if you have sensitive skin, like I do. And I'm going to use my NYX concealer and light for my under eyes. Actually goes on a lot more smoothly with this eye serum. Normally I don't use eye creams, but I mainly use it because waking up early is like, you know, waking up at 4:35. I use paratransit a lot on the weekdays, so basically I gotta wake up early to get ready for work, and sometimes I take forever. So using an under eye serum to help with not making my eyes look so tired in the morning kind of helps out a bit, and it does make concealer go on a lot easier. I'm going to be using my favorite Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation in Buff Bisque. I am doing something different with this by using the paddle to do like this on my forehead, dot some onto my nose, spread some on my cheeks, chin, to not make it so, you know, after I blend it in, not so streaky. Because when Gondress first moved in, he knows how much I have streaks of powder on my face when doing my makeup. And of course, even my supervisor noticed. So I'm like, I have to find new techniques. So with this, I figured this would help. So next I'm going in with my under eye with my powder essentially, and I'm going to be using the Becca Aqua Mist powder, which I've been enjoying actually. so many powders, so I don't have to buy a new one anytime soon. That's one good thing about having subscription boxes. You don't have to buy so much makeup that you may need over time. It's like my essentials are covered. Oh, thanks to that. Okay. Some people don't like it as an under eye setting powder, but I go around here because Leisha did do a pretty good video about techniques and said go below your bottom portion of the eye, under like right here. And she does make a really good tip about that. So anyways, back to RWBY. So I am excited about RWBY Volume 7, like a lot of people. Apparently now Team RWBY has a new look to it, to their clothes, because once you're in Atlas, you're in cold, you're surrounded by snow. So they revealed new outfits for them, and apparently now RWBY, instead of being all playful, she's getting serious and getting some muscle. Because she's been training for all this time, and she's been like going up and been arguing against Crow, saying, yeah, things are getting scary and I need to prepare, because that's why I went to Beacon in the first place, because he used to go to Signal. And since now Beacon is gone, she has to save the world pretty much with everybody else. And that's another thing, another speculation, probably later on in one of the volumes, since now the relic for, I forgot what fall was. I know winter is creation, spring is knowledge. I forgot what fall was, but they said summer is fertility. I think summer was fertility. If someone knows, just comment down below. It's been a while since I researched the maidens, but I have a feeling they're gonna have to go back to the ruins of Beacon for the relic of fall, even though Osmond said he hid it pretty well, so Cinder and Salem can't find it. But I have a feeling that Cinder may be going to the ruins and try to look for the relic for fall with Neapolitan. As you know, in Volume 6, he teamed up with Neapolitan because of Torchwick. Was it Torchwick? Yeah, Torchwick ended up being gone during Volume 3. So he's left. So Neapolitan took the cane and turned it into her weapon. And so now he and Cinder are working with each other. So I have a feeling that they're going to be heading back to where Beacon was and probably think and see if the relic for fall might be buried, or probably find clues to find where the relic was hidden away so they could get it. And I have a feeling he may betray Salem again, like he has already so many times. Even though Salem has saved her life, saved her from dying, so many times already, so I'm like, oh yeah. Basically, you can tell that Salem is not trusting her ever again. For who knows how much longer. So now for blush, since I'm going for like a berry type thing, I'm going to be using Berry Shimmer from Wet n Wild. I think this is an old blush. I don't think they still make it anymore, but I'm not using bronzer for this look like I did with Shoto Todoroki, which that was a pretty popular look, by the way, on What's Up in Makeup. So I'm gonna stick with having more of a dark berry blush because of the look already looking dark as is with him, since he does wear, I guess you could say he does wear a lot of black, his name, but of course he would probably not go all contour. And next I'm going with highlighter. And with highlighter, I'm going to be doing two different ones to match with the idea of him having purple and hair and eyes during volume 1, and now having silvery gray towards volume 3 onward. Was it volume? Yeah, volume 3 onward. So I'm using this fairy highlighter that I got a while back from Maybelline. And gonna dust on a bit. People say they don't see this on me, but I know it's pigmented. But this is before Maybelline went all chrome, master chrome and everything. Whenever I hear that name, Master Chrome, I'm thinking of a villain of some sort. Because I know with Maybelline, they're all professional. I'm not sure if they still sell this highlighter, but I do have some of the more professional type highlighters. I know they're not cruelty free, but hoping in the future, CoverGirl leading the way, I'm hoping they do come and follow suit. But anyways, next I'm gonna go into like a ivory-ish silvery one to mix it with Star Island from Ofra. I know these are super pigmented. I got this in a set through Ipsy, by the way. I do love Ofra's highlighters, being so pigmented and everything. caboodle that I have, which is a lot easier than always going to my big one with everything else. Which I bought another one to do, like, I could travel with it with any of the makeup that I have and reach in, because my other one that I usually use for travel is holding my many other makeup products that I got in the past. So now I'm gonna blend these all together. I know I'm like highlighted to the heavens with this look. And now I'm gonna spray my face with the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray sample that I got with my Naked Honey palette. Which you can still watch here on YouTube. And now for lips. And now I'm wearing something still on my lips, which is the Revlon Wine Trip lip tint. Lipstick, actually. I should have grabbed my gray lipstick, but with Mercury Black, I'm thinking black. And it's been forever since I've worn a black lipstick. Even though I rarely wear black lipsticks, I don't know, they're not my cup of tea. I go for blue, but since I had this lipstick for a while now, I'm thinking maybe it's time to whip it out. I'm gonna line my lips with a NARS pencil. Why is my left eye watery again? Allergies have been killing me this week. I had to take Thursday off because of it. Because they caught up to me Wednesday. And I'm using Pitch Black from the now discontinued Maybelline Loaded Bolds collection in Pitch Black. I'm gonna dab a bit. And I feel like adding a little bit to the center of my lips with that chrome paint pot. It's gonna be a little bit extra. outfit. Let's really look. There we go. Well, that completes that look. If you guys want to see me do any other RWBY characters, well, if it guys or girls, because a long time ago on Instagram, I did do makeup looks for Team RWBY, Nora, and Cinderfall, which the hardest look I've done from Team RWBY was Yang. But hey, if you guys want to do like looks based on their Volume 7 outfits, I would like to do that. Heck, I think Weiss was the favorite out of all the pics I did. But anyways, tell me what you think. If you guys want to see more guy looks or girl looks, just request down below. I'm willing to do that. Also, what you think about what's going to happen in Volume 7. I know I did put my own thoughts and feelings into it. Of course, I would be writing a review when it ends, probably next year, since I do that. By the end of this year, nerdychicuniverse.wordpress.com is going to be turned into a full-on domain, so look out for that. Yeah, what else? So stay tuned. I'm going to be doing videos on some of the holiday sets. I have 2 of the Too Faced ones, 1 of the Ulta ones, and one of the Smashbox ones. Since, you know, the holidays are already coming, and I want to show what they look like on me, in case if you want to do some early holiday shopping for any sets. So stay tuned for that. So until next time, stay beautiful while traveling the vast universe, everyone. Bye. And also like and subscribe.